You wear a lot of makeup.
I am shocked and confused. I have never heard this ever in my entire life before. This is completely new information to me. What?
Hi guys, it's Nicole. I have all my makeup next to me because everyone's been asking what I do for like my skin and my makeup and my hair. So I have the pile of everything right over here and I'm going to discuss that with you. So to moisturize my face, I use the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. I don't have the biggest preference for moisturizers because my skin is just kind of like whatever when it comes to that. That's the same with primer. I use Smashbox Photo Finish Primer on days that I use primer, but I don't normally use primer. My makeup kind of stays on anyways, so I only ever really like wear primer if it's like the weekend and I'll know like I'm gonna have like a long night or like a really like long day. But other than that, like I didn't put on any primer today. It's like not a necessity for me. I had gone on Accutane and I went through that entire process. My skin was pretty bad, not like incredibly bad, but it was bad enough to want to go on Accutane. After I got off of Accutane, my skin flared back up a little bit and it never really went back to what it had been. It's not necessarily acne, but I have like a lot of hyperpigmentation and like a lot of red spots, unevenness. I have very combo skin. It's kind of oily around my forehead and my nose and my chin. Before I do my foundation, I spray hella Mario Badescu. You can see how much I use these because they're both pretty empty. I like the scent of the rose one better, but the Aloe Cucumber, I notice more of an actual difference in my skin. I feel like this works better for my skin to get rid of a lot of like the redness and the blemishes. So I spray that in the morning and then also right before I go to bed. We are going to ignore how out of order I am, and this is another thing I want to talk about. Is this company called Vanity Planet reached out to me and they were like, hey Nicole, try this out. We'll send you one for free and you can tell your subscribers to do it. And I was like, and then they linked me to other YouTubers that use this. And then I found out that Val Mercado uses it. I talk a lot about how I wanted to be Ariana Grande when I was in high school, but there were two other celebrities or like Instagram people or just like famous people that I also like copied a lot and always tried to be like, and that was Acacia Brindley and Val Mercado. And to see that like she also uses this and like I have worshipped her for many years. So they sent me this. I've been using it for the past like 2-3 weeks. Like I was making sure it actually like works, like testing it out using the different brush heads. And just because I don't want my channel to feel like I've like sold out or like why is Nicole promoting Fit Tea. This you can get for $40 if you use my code, which I don't remember, but I'll put it here.
I am embarrassed by how terribly I described all of that, but yeah, I really like this brush, and that's my code. Pray that I never have to become a salesperson. Hey, buy this Lamborghini. I like it.
Okay, hold on, let me describe this. Clearly, I am extremely good at convincing people to buy things, just a natural-born saleswoman.
This is a good car. Make it yours.
So it comes with this thing. My one complaint was that you have to put the batteries in yourself, and like that's not a complaint. But this thing, like right here, I just couldn't figure out how to, see it goes like that. I couldn't figure out how to twist it at first. And I kind of struggled getting it, like it wasn't the easiest for me to figure out because I don't know which head this is, I don't know. I like this one. I like the darker one, and I like this one, which is just like,
iPhone cameras don't autofocus, so I don't know what I was trying to do here.
It also comes with this one. Cool. 3 things, but I think this is like exfoliating or something, and then this one is like for pores, and my pores are kind of horrendous. My face makeup is really difficult to take off, and I think it's a combination of the amount of products that I use, but also they're just like really good products and they stay on and they want to stay on. So I use this with like whatever facial cleanser I'm on.
Okay, wow, that was terrible phrasing when I... Nicole, what are you on right now? Oh, nothing, just facial cleanser.
Or like soap or whatever. Like I bounce around with that a lot. I haven't really found one that's like holy grail yet. If you have one and like you want to let me know, like please, because I am still looking for like a really good skincare regimen. I will use this after I use these makeup removing Neutrogena cleansing towelettes. And I feel like they're not wet enough. Like I have to always run them under water and then remove my makeup because they're kind of dry in the package, and no one has ever really pointed that out. So I'm pointing that out. I like these. They're good for getting like most of your foundation off. I use these and then I can use this and I will still get a ton of stuff off. Like the little brush thing will be like tan and I'm like, damn it, Neutrogena. On the same skincare subject, also like removing makeup, I use the Garnier SkinActive Micellar water. I use this one and then I started running out, so then I bought this one and now I'm also kind of running out because it takes so much for me to get all my foundation off. So also I will use these if I'm not using my Neutrogena, and I take like a little cotton pad, I'll wipe it over, takes forever, still can't get all my makeup off. I go back in with this and then I'm like, oh wow, that was a lot of makeup that didn't remove itself. For eye makeup remover, I use the Maybelline Expert Eyes. It's in a blue bottle. I don't know if there's anything special about this or not. My mom uses this, so when I started wearing makeup, I started using this, and it's always been that way. It's good. I like it. It does the thing. For foundation, I get really excited with foundation. Foundation is always my biggest thing. So the normal foundation that I use is L'Oreal True Match. I can't get it to focus because it's not an actual camera. Let me tap the... This is W5 Sand Beige, and I use this on a daily basis. I really like this because it has sunscreen in it. I know a lot of people are like, oh, sunscreen flashback. I'm terrified of aging and getting really bad skin, and we know white people don't age well.
Twang, 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 twang.
This is SPF 17. So, you know, when everyone else has really gross skin and they're like, well, there was no flashback in my photo, I can be like, there was a minimum flashback in my photo and my skin looks good. Who's winning?
I'm the winner.
Me. Another one that I really, really like an overall good foundation is the L'Oreal True Match, but if you want something that really like stays on and is extremely matte, the Infallible Pro Matte, and probably like everyone talks about this, but it actually is that good. Like this stays on. It's gonna be on. And my color is 104 Golden Beige. E.L.F. Lip Scrub. This is great if your lips are crusty and you need to remove crust from them. And it smells so good and it works really well. So it smells like vanilla, but Swedish fish. I'm a huge Vaseline person.
I am the peanut butter baby, but the Vaseline girl.
I like regular Vaseline on my lips. I put that on all the time, especially before I go to bed. The smaller Vaseline containers, they're really small, like portable ones. The formula is different and it's a lot thicker, and I don't like that. I like the regular Vaseline formula, but I don't always have room to carry around like the Vaseline tub with me. So I use the Nivea Moisture Lip Care. This stuff is really good. It is extremely similar to Vaseline in the texture. The moment you've all been waiting for is eyeliner. I get a ton of comments. I got people like DMing me too and like asking what eyeliner I use. I've been using this eyeliner for a very, very long time. I think since 7th grade, because it's the one that my mom used, and when I started out with makeup, I just kind of took all of hers. It is the Almay liquid liner. I think it's like $7-ish. The thing with this eyeliner is it kind of burns when you first get it. The burning sensation disappears, which is why I haven't completely given up on it. I like it because it's extremely, extremely dark, and I haven't been able to find another liquid liner that's as dark as this one. But it does burn a little bit, so I warn against that. Other than that, I like it. I don't want people to get it and then like, oh, their eyes burn and like, sorry guys, forgot to warn you. I don't have a huge preference on mascara. I used to use the, what is it, Benefit Roller Lash, and then I switched from that to Better Than Sex because people were saying that that one was better. And then I switched back to the Maybelline Rocket Volume Express, which is what I've been using since like 6th grade. And I like this. It's good. It does the job. I don't actually have the lashes with me because I'm wearing them, but they are the Andrea strip lashes with the little maximum curl thing down here. I normally wear them in style 91. Today I'm wearing 90 because I couldn't find the 91s, but that is definitely my preference. They're really, really pretty. They're like big and curly. I like these lashes because they kind of just look like lash extensions. Like your lashes just look really, really thick and beautiful and long, but it's not extremely overdone. And then I just used Duo Lash Glue. Concealer. We all know what I'm gonna say because everyone else says it. I love the Tarte Shape Tape. My shade is light medium, but when I was out of Shape Tape, I also picked up the Maybelline Age Rewind. Again, everyone uses it in the shade light. I'm not as big of a fan as this. I feel like it doesn't cover up my dark circles as well. It's definitely a thinner formula than the Shape Tape. I'm just a ride or die fan of the Shape Tape. I absolutely love that concealer. this just doesn't measure up like other people have said it does. If you're going to spend a lot of money on a makeup item, you're gonna wanna get Tarte Shape Tape because it's that good. I'm going really out of order here. For brows, I use the Anastasia Brow Definer in dark brown. And then to keep my brows in place, I use the NYX Control Freak Brow Gel. It's good. I've never tried any other brow gel, so I can't compare it to anything, but it works. My brows are gelled. In my recent videos, I've been using the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia. These 4 colors right here, and then a little bit of that. So that's been my go-to eyeshadow look recently. I know for a fact in the first 3, I don't remember if I continued that or not, but I was using the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. I was using these 3 shades right here. After my first few videos, I switched to the Carly Bible palette, which, if you need eyeshadow and highlighter, this is the palette to get. It's like, what, $14? It's incredible. In a lot of my videos, I just have this shadow on. And you can tell because it's almost at pan. And then this I also adore, and it is at pan. So I've definitely gotten a ton of use out of the Carly Bible palette. On the subject of highlighters, Becca, Champagne Pop, Jaclyn Hill. Oh my gosh, like this stuff, let me show you. Oh, wait, there's nothing to show you because I used all of it. I do have a second one, and I'm really upset because I can't find it, but I have a whole entire other one that I've almost hit pan on. I used all of this in the span of like 6 months. Like that shows you how much I adore this highlighter. It's really, really, really beautiful. But today I used the Becca Chrissy Teigen palette for the first time. Are you in love? Because I'm in love. So I used this one as my highlight today, and then I used these 2, this a little bit more near my ear, what area of the face this is, and then this I used as blush. So I use this to, I guess, bronze and contour. Hoola by Benefit, and I thought this was really hyped up because I never used it and I didn't like the packaging, so I didn't buy it. And then it came in a Benefit set that I had bought because I had wanted to get the mascara, and then I hit pan on it because it's so good and it blends so well. And then blush, I used the Smashbox LA Lights palette in Pacific Coast Pink. I use these 2 shades, as you can tell. I love the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I say that as if I've tried any other powder, but I haven't. I also forgot to mention eyeshadow primer, and when I use eyeshadow primer, I use the Urban Decay Primer Potion, but I don't prime my eyelids that often because I also don't have the primer issue with my eyelids. I personally don't see that much of a difference, so unless I need to know mentally, okay, my makeup is definitely set, I am 100% sure, like unless I need to have that feeling in my head, I don't use primer. I could go on and on and on about lipstick because there are so many that I love, but NYX is a huge one for me. So I really like the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams, and this one I was wearing in, I'll insert the little thumbnail of my video, but a few people commented asking what I was wearing, and that was the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Stockholm. So today I'm wearing a blend of the Soft Matte Lip Cream in Buenos Aires. I don't know if it's Buenos Aires or Buenos Aires. And then I put Antwerp on top of it, and I kind of like blotted it a little bit. So another one that I use a lot is the Smashbox Be Legendary lipstick in Mauve Matte, which, yeah, there's no more. But this is a really, really pretty color. I'm really into mauve-y lips. And then lastly, I am a huge fan of the Tarte Color Splash lipsticks. This one is in Beach Babe, and this one had the issue with breaking. I feel like a lot of my lipsticks just break, and it's not really anything that I do in particular. Like they just break. So I really like Beach Babe, and I also love Pink Lemonade, and I can't find where that one is. For lip liner, I use the Rimmel London Exaggerate full color lip liner in the color 063 East End Snob, and I absolutely love this. It goes with most of my lip colors. It's not like a perfect match to every single one, but it works with most of the colors that I use because I tend to stay in the very mauve-y range. Wow, I wonder what setting spray I use. Oh my gosh, it's the Urban Decay All Nighter, like everyone else. Last thing, like makeup skincare wise, I'm gonna talk about is something that I don't actually have right now because I used the last one and I didn't think I would need it to hold up in a video and show people. I think it's Yes to Tomatoes. It's like a face mask that they make. I'll insert it here. And then real quick, I'm gonna talk about hair. I have people commenting on my videos and they're like, Nicole, is that your real hair? And I don't know what that means. I don't know if they're asking, is that my real hair texture or the real hair color? Or if I'm wearing a wig, I don't have a wig. This is not the real color. I get my hair highlighted. But the color that I have in is Cream Soda, and it's just like a Redken toner. So like I think any Redken salon, you can just ask for that color. They give you like the flip book and like you can look through it, but it's Cream Soda. My curl pattern isn't completely perfect, as I've said before. Some pieces aren't as curly as others, so when that is the case, I do use a 1-inch barrel iron, and I just kind of curl around to make it look more even around my head. So first of all, to keep my hair from fading, I use the Redken Color Extend Magnetics shampoo and conditioner. It's not a purple shampoo, it's just like I think it's like white. It's like a white shampoo, white conditioner. But it does keep my hair from fading as fast as it would with a different shampoo that would have like sulfates in it. And then to style my hair, I normally use the Paul Mitchell Flexible Style Sculpting Foam, but I also really like this, which is the Smooth and Shine Polishing Ultra Style Bodifying Mousse. And I feel like this pretty much does the same thing as the Paul Mitchell. I think this one controls the frizz a little bit better than the Paul Mitchell one does, and it is a lot cheaper. So I like this one. This is also really good. It makes my hair really soft and it smells like so good. So this. Curling Gel Souffle. This stuff is so good. The curls definitely have gotten like a lot more together, and just like my hair just looks a lot prettier with this stuff. This is absolutely awesome. I will address, I do feel a little uncomfortable talking about Shea Moisture because I know that they did have that controversy with their marketing campaign and just the way that they've kind of changed their formulas to cater to more so white women and people with straighter hair. Like I have to say these things because I feel really weird talking about things if it doesn't completely sit right with me. There is controversy surrounding this brand, but this product is good and I like it. And then there are two more things that I use. I don't know where the other one is in the bathroom right now, and I'm not gonna go get it. It is a hair gel that I will insert here with the actual brand name. I do it because my baby hairs don't really stay down and they get really, really frizzy. And then for hairspray, I just use the Dove Hair Therapy Style and Care Extra Hold Hairspray, and I've been using this since like 8th grade. And I like it. I have no complaints. It's good. It does the job. It smells really good. I remember using this as a perfume, and like I remember spraying it on myself before I went to a Fall Out Boy concert when I was in, I think, sophomore year. At the beginning of my sophomore year of high school. I know I still need to do a makeup routine. I will eventually. I'm getting there. Probably a hair tutorial too, just because you guys want to see like how I actually work with the products that I've mentioned. But these are the products that I use, if you were wondering, and I know a lot of you were, and a lot of you were leaving a lot of comments. So hopefully this helps, and maybe you'll find a holy grail beauty item. Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.
If I ride with you, ain't nothing to provide for you. Ain't nobody in my life like you. Ain't nobody gonna shine like you. Show me my love.